Hey there, superstars. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And I've got a special message coming to you back from beautiful Melbourne, where it's sunny, but it's kind of cold. But I have a message for you all around making decisions. And, I want today's message to empower you around every single decision that you make. And my hope is that what I've got to share with you guys today is going to actually inspire you to think about, really closely every single little decision that you make throughout the day. I want you to be thinking in this new way, in this new light. And it's kind of a way of bringing more self-awareness and intentionality to our entire lives, but bringing it down into the moment. So I'll give you an example of what today's message is all about, but really it's the fact that every single decision increases the likelihood of the next being similar. So what on earth do I mean by that? What I simply mean by that is that when we make a healthy decision for ourselves, we increase the likelihood that the next decision that we make is also going to be healthy. The same thing happens when we make a decision, that's unhealthy, and we increase the likelihood of our next decision following suit with that unhealthy decision. And I've had a really great experience today because, as you guys know, I've been away in Sydney for the last, 5-6 days. And anyway, when you're traveling, when you're doing sort of things, you're out of your own environment. I only got to the gym once while I was away, and that was really just because my business coach also runs a personal training, that's his background. And so we thought, well, if I'm going to be in Sydney, might as well, tie in some training with some business stuff as well. And apart from that, I really didn't get any real exercise, and also eating out the whole time, trying to make healthy decisions, but you know what happens. And anyway, finally back yesterday, and today has been just a really great day because I've consciously decided to make really good decisions for myself, the most self-loving decisions that I possibly could all day today, and they've just stacked and stacked and stacked, and that's going to continue to go on. So for instance, it was my granny's 93rd birthday today, so super exciting stuff, and we all went out for a bit of a family lunch, and one of my brothers has just moved back to Melbourne, and he hasn't been back here since he was 18, lived in Melbourne since he was 18, and he's now, I think he's 36 now, or turning 37 or something crazy. So, it's been a fair while since he's been here, and so we had a big family sort of get together. And so my decisions based on you go out for dinner, for lunch, you're going to have birthday cake and have all this great stuff. But I made some decisions to squeeze in. I was going to run out of time, but I knew I wanted to get to do some training, even though I was only going to have about half an hour spare. And so I did that. I went and got my granny some beautiful flowers, and at the florist there, they had these beautiful organic essential oils, which I've been meaning to get, and a diffuser. So I thought that's a really nice, beautiful, healthy thing for me to do now. So I'm going to get myself a little gift too, and got that organized. Then I rushed to the gym. I tied it in with where we were going to be having lunch, and I went for a run. Because again, I made a great healthy decision for myself based on actually some goals I've got for myself before I go away. When I get overseas, I want to have built my fitness to a level where I can go out wherever I am around the world, no matter if I can have access to a gym or not. I can go out for a run and go and use it as a way of exploring the new area that I'm in. So, I got myself to the gym, got back into some running that I haven't been doing for a while, and feeling really good, and then that made it even easier. The next step was going to lunch. And, normally when I go to this place, I get, they make a really good avocado crush, and so I have poached eggs and avocado and things on toast and stuff. And I know physically that doesn't agree with me, you know, having wheat and, you know, all those carbohydrates. So instead I spoke to the waitress and I got this really amazing, you know, beautiful, healthy salad with some smoked salmon and things like that, and made that choice instead. And, you know, all those little decisions stacking on top of one another became easier and easier and easier, you know, because like today's message, every decision that you make increases the likelihood of the next decision that you have to make being in alignment with that other one, right? So being similar. So if you make a healthy decision, you're increasing the likelihood of your next decision to be healthy. And so it's like this, you know, momentum that we can generate, and it starts in our everyday decisions. You know, I always forget who said this, but I absolutely love it. And she said, I know it's a woman, but she said that a great day starts the night before, you know, so getting an early night, looking after yourself, so you set yourself up to win, so you get great quality sleep. You guys who know me know that I think that the most self-loving decision that you could ever do for your health is to make sure that you're getting enough quality sleep, you know, to make sure that you're starting a great day the night before, get a great sleep, you know, come into the next day feeling awesome, you know, have your day set up to win. You know, I like to plan my day, like not too much, but like a few different things that are going to be, you know, self-loving for me, so that I can be making those little decisions that I know are going to keep building the momentum and push me and increase the likelihood that I'm going to keep choosing self-loving and healthy decisions for myself, because I'm already starting the day off like that. You know, so whatever it is for you, but that's some of the stuff that I do, and you know, it also helps if you've got a bit of a purpose moving forward, if you've got some clarity of vision. You know, for me right now, the top of my vision is to look after my health, so that whilst I'm traveling, I am absolutely making the most out of it. And if I don't have access to, you know, the convenience of a gym, you know, I can just go for a run around wherever the hell I am. All I need is my runners and probably some clothes, but you know, I can just go for a jog or go for a run and stay fit and stay healthy, and also get to see and explore the whole new area that I'm in, you know. And then from there, once, for me personally, when I start really looking after my health like that, it does not even entice me one little bit to like have something unhealthy, because I'm feeling really great. And I don't need something that is unhealthy, you know, to make me feel great in that moment, because it makes me feel great to just keep looking after my health and make healthy decisions for myself. You know, even today, where I would have probably had a hot chocolate, because this place that we go to makes the best hot chocolates and marshmallows, and it's definitely my vice. But instead, you know, because I went for that run, I'd been looking after my health, I bought these beautiful essential oils. I was like, no, I don't want that. Like, that would diminish my my feelings of feeling great within me right now. So instead, I chose like an organic green tea, you know, something like that. And it's all of those little things. Every single time you make a self-loving, healthy decision, no matter how small, it absolutely increases the likelihood that you're going to gain momentum and you're going to keep making those healthy decisions and choices. And remember, every decision counts. And when you make those unhealthy decisions, you're kind of creating a battle for yourself, because it's going to be more difficult to pull yourself back from those unhealthy decisions. You know, it's when we get stuck in that mindset of, yeah, I'll start again on Monday or whatever, instead of, no, you know what, every decision counts, and I decide to start right now. You know, I decide to look after myself and be self-loving enough to choose health for me right here, right now, despite my last decision, but make it easy for yourself and keep choosing the healthy things. Oh my gosh, it's getting really dark in here because the sun was belting through, like you guys usually know when you can see me here. I pulled down the blind, but now it's getting really dark. But definitely let me know. I hope that today's message has just kind of reminded you the importance of your decisions and to choose self-love and health, every single one that you can, so that you make life way easier for yourself. And, you know, we all know that old saying, do something that your future self will thank you for. And that certainly will if you choose self-love and health. So let me check in with you guys. I can't wait to see who's joined me. If you've got any questions or comments or any words of wisdom that you want to share with us all, I'd love to hear from you guys. So I've got Sam in the house, yay, and Tim and Nanzen and Steve, pretty in pink. Thank you, my friend. And Dondi's here, and Gregory, and Sam, looking so radiant and gorgeous. Enjoy listening to you, babe. Thank you, Sam. I always love having you here, my friend, and always appreciate your kind words. And Jaswinder and Suresh, awesome to see you. And Emma's here, and Phil and Gael and Amber, awesome to see you guys. And look, Luz, Decision, are you getting married soon? Oh, check here. Oh, okay. Not sure, that's plugging your website. I'm not getting married soon, but maybe somebody else is, so that might be useful. And Steve, gym training and life training, that's why you look amazing. Oh, that's very kind of you, Steve. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. I really believe in, taking care of both our mind and body. And they're so interconnected that we can't do one and think that we're going to have perfect health and we're going to be vibrant and all the rest of it, So absolutely looking after your mind and body. And I so appreciate your beautiful, kind compliments there, Steve. Thank you, my friend. And Terry's here. And Sam, you had talked about house exercising. How's it going? Yeah, so because I started that before I went up to Sydney. I didn't do any of it in Sydney. I did quite a lot of walking, but I don't really classify that as training for me. But it's been on hold since the last time I spoke about it, I think just before I went to Sydney. But yeah, I've been doing they're pretty good, and I'm definitely going to be incorporating a lot more of that in-home exercise, like body weight stuff, doing some abs and, some jump squats and jump lunges, and I've got a skipping rope and all that sort of stuff that you can do so easily when you're traveling. For me, it does not excite me at all to think about putting my health on hold when I'm traveling around the world, and I don't want to have to rely on a gym, like even the gym that I go to, I can use worldwide, no matter where I am. But the gym that I go to has hardly any gym outlets around Europe. There's maybe one, like 2 in Spain or something, and a couple in the UK, but there's none like in France or Italy and a lot of the places that I'll be. So, I remember when I was in France, when I traveled around Europe for 10 months back in 2015, it was so hard to find a good gym. Like, it's crazy, it's a different kind of culture in a lot of ways, and so I don't want to get stuck in the gym trap, and definitely going to be taking some of those house trainings, home trainings with me, and definitely some running. I can't wait to do that. So thanks for asking, Sam. And Gael, awesome to have you. And Darren, you look lovely and romantic, Vanessa. I met a friend at the something. What's your advice for a long-time relationship? Thank you for your compliments there, Darren. And I love that this is your topic right now, because I know you've asked me a few questions around relationship, and it's my favorite topic. So what is my advice around long-term relationship? Oh, that's such a big question. Let me give it a quick wrap. I really believe in not assuming that another person is the same as you. And in actual fact, it's our similarities that make for a great friendship, but it's our differences that create the attraction and the respect and the enhancement of each other's lives, because we bring something different to the table. So I really do believe in remaining conscious of encouraging our differences, because too many of us get into relationship and the very thing that attracted us to them starts to annoy us, and we try and make them just like us, and that's what kills the passion, the attraction, all of it. And then, what's the point? I'm always saying, if there's 2 of us, one of us isn't necessary. So you don't want the other person to be just like you. You want them to bring their unique differences to the equation of the relationship and enhance each other's lives. And secondly, you have to be able to talk in each other's values. I love this from the work of Dr. John Demartini. A truly caring, loving relationship isn't projecting your version of life and love onto another person, but it's loving and caring for them enough to be able to talk and understand, talk within their values and meet your values through their values, you know, that interconnectedness. So a really great book on this, if you want to go deeper on this sort of stuff, is The Heart of Love by Dr. John Demartini. Brilliant book that gives you access to the tools of how to actually go about that, how to identify your highest values, your partner's highest values, and link them so that, you know, every time that person shows up and they're their most authentically inspired self, you can see how it helps you to be your most authentically inspired self as well. Ain't nothing better than that. So they're the two things that I would just say is big general ways of looking at successful long-term relationships. And I really hope that that helped you, Darren. Thank you for the question. And Terry's here. Awesome. Thanks for the light. You're so welcome. From sunny Spain. I love it, Terry. Thanks for being here. And Sam, wow, love your granny. Beautiful life experience she's got. Absolutely. And I feel like always so amazed by my granny. Like 93, she has an iPhone and iPad. She takes pictures and sends them to me. She's always texting me. You know, she's just such a, like, she's so switched on. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got those genes going on. Who knows? But love that. Thanks, Sam. And Jay's here. And Asmatullah, very nice to see you again as well, my friend. And Danielle's here. And Luz, love that you are sending love to Terry. You Spaniards, I love it. And Sam, love your appetite healthy choice. Absolutely. Feels so much better. You know, every time you make an unhealthy decision for yourself in whatever regard, it's actually, you know, you treating your body with disrespect, self-loathing. There's, you know, I know personally that when I feel awesome within me and I'm looking after my inner world, I don't even have to question it. I make healthy choices. I don't overeat. I enjoy, even if I want something sweet, you know, I find a healthy option. It's not that hard, you know, and every time I'm making unhealthy decisions in my health, for instance, I have to take a step back and go, hang on a minute, like what's going on in my internal world? How am I not showing up authentically? How am I not living in my values right now? Because I know full well that that is a sign for me to go, hang on a minute, you're not looking after yourself, you're not treating yourself with self-respect in some regard, and that's why these habits or these decisions are manifesting the way that they are, you know. So I'm a big believer in your external world being a reflection of your internal world. So yes, absolutely, Sam. And Paveen's here, and Jacqueline, and Terry and Luz. I love that you guys are connecting. I always love it. It's so cool when you guys connect and build some community. And I love that you guys are in Spain. So cool. And Rocky's here, and Kuno, and Monique, and Sam. What did you take away from weekend's busy training? Ooh, so much, Sam. So I've had the day fully out today with my granny's birthday and everything, but over the coming days, I think you know by now that I'm somebody who I have to like get it out, like I like write through things. So the morning I usually spend writing, which I haven't really done for the last 5 days really, because I've been shopping and changing and shifting wherever I am. But as of tomorrow, I'm going to get back into my writing. It gives me like clarity, it gives me structure, and that's what allows me to deliver the value to you guys. So I have got so much that I want to share with you guys regarding the training. So stay tuned. This week is going to be action-packed with all those lessons learnt. And Alex is here, and Asmatul. A phone call. Hang on a second. I think that just cut me out for a sec. But Gary's here as well, and Steve, run up to Brisbane. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. Better build my stamina for that, Steve. I love it. And Sam, how many meals do you have a day? Great question, Sam. Personally, I don't really buy into the 3 standard meals a day, or a lot of health experts will push, you know, you have to eat regularly 5 to 6 meals a day. I used to do that. Personally, I've gotten myself to a level where I like to listen to my body and trust my body's intelligence. So generally speaking, I eat when I'm hungry and I don't eat if I'm not hungry, But most of us have trained ourselves to eat breakfast, lunch and dinner or whatever, and we listen to the external world over and above our internal world and get all confused and whatnot. So for me personally, it tends to end up being when I listen to my body and its intelligence, I tend to eat maybe 2 meals a day. I generally like to kind of fast, and as long as I feel like it in the morning. I always start the morning with a lemon water, a little bit of sauerkraut, and so then from that place I might have some organic coffee, black coffee or something, with maybe some cinnamon or something, and then when I'm hungry I will eat, and I'll have some breakfast, a healthy meal of some sort. Then I generally will make myself a green smoothie, and I just kind of have some of that when I'm hungry, and then I might have a healthy dinner, but I literally just listen to my body. Some mornings, depending on what's going on in my life, I feel a bit hungrier in the morning, so I might have breakfast in the morning. But the idea is, and how I like to help and guide people, is to readjust and actually start being able to identify the body's intelligence and moving from that place and listening to the body rather than you gotta eat breakfast, lunch and dinner and whatnot. So hope that helps for you, Sam. And your Bays is here, and Asmatullah, is it necessary if the first decision is bad, other also follow that? No, it just increases the likelihood of the next decision being more negative, right? An unhealthy decision increases the likelihood that you're going to choose another unhealthy decision. But you are still in the driver's seat. You just have given a bit of your power away. So maybe your fuel's getting a bit low, right? But you can make that decision in any given moment to make the switch. If the last decision was unhealthy, you can still make a healthy decision. But why not make life easier for yourself by actually identifying that, making it easier so you choose the healthy decision because it's going to increase the likelihood that you make another healthy decision. And then it increases the likelihood again and again and again. So have that in your mind, every decision that you make, and make life easy for yourself. Thank you for the question, Asmatullah, and Euless is here, and Steve, essential oils, love it. I'll have to check them out. And Gael, thank you for this share again. You're so welcome, Gael. Thanks for being here. And Giannis, hello and good morning to you. And Huss, awesome to see you. Thank you, V. I needed this. I definitely need to get some good decision streaks going. Pure inspiration is, as usual, my friend. I love hearing that. And it's so funny because I just bought this beautiful essential oil, and it's called Inspiration, and I've been pumping it on this diffuser, so maybe that's where it came from. I love it, Huss. And Karen's here, hello to you, and Samuel and Brad and Gail, totally agree. And it's working in every area of your life. Nothing could happen until you make decision about it. I think decision is defined by action. Without action, there is no decision. Tony Robbins, absolutely. I love how you bring one of the greatest role models in the world of self-development into the mix all the time, Gail. Thank you, my friend, and could not agree more. And Steve, take me with you. Oh, see, my suitcase is getting pretty full, but I love that. And Elsa and Coralie and Bina, you're so welcome as always. And Vanessa's here, and Todd and Bina, lovely answer for relationship. I love that resonated with you, Bina. Thank you for letting me know. And Andrew's here, and Steve, friendship into relationship, then into courtship. Love it. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I like it. Yeah, keep the courtship alive throughout your entire relationship. That's where all our passion and attraction lives. So I love that, Steve. And Shane's here. And Steve, tech granny. She certainly is. She blows my mind. I love it. And Shane, hello to you, my friend. Great to see you. And Tanya's here. Awesome. And Hillel and Shane, back at home, safe. Good to see you. Good to see. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. And Zane's here, and Patrick, and Shane, I'm loving that this is totally making sense to you. And Huss, do you have a set goal for water intake, or do you just drink as much as you can? Yeah, Huss, I am addicted to water. So I actually don't, there is no part of me that needs to like gauge how much water I'm drinking, because it just comes naturally. Like, if you know me, I've got like a water bottle with me at all times. Sometimes I get off these Facebook lives and I'm like, oh my God, I need more water. And I chug so much water. So I don't have a goal, but generally I think I would probably drink, between 3 and 5 liters of water a day. So depending if I'm doing more training or whatever, but I drink a lot and I don't really have a goal because it's not something that I have to push. But I think that that 3 to 5 liters of water, sorry, I don't know, like American units, it always confuses me. Yeah, I think that is a really good intake. So love it, Huss. And Craig's here, and Judy and Wendy. Hello. Mr. Doctor is reading I'm the Placebo. Oh, you're reading Dr. Joe Dispenza's I'm the Placebo? Or your doctor is. Oh my gosh, that is even more cool. That's so cool. More doctors should be reading that stuff, because they don't have to just give their patients, you know, drugs. They can actually give them a placebo and think about the mindset behind it. So that's so cool to hear, Wendy. Awesome. You've got a good, well-adjusted doctor, it sounds like. And Dawn's here. Yay. And Wendy, I must watch the replay, my lovely lady. Love it, Wendy. Can't wait to hear from you. Hope it's valuable. And Gerardo's here, and Christopher and Gamal. Mention the difference between incrementalization and rationalism to consider uncertainty. Mention the difference between incrementalization and rationalism to consider uncertainty. I actually don't totally know what you're talking about there, Gamal, but I'd love for you to reach out and educate me on exactly what you're mentioning there. I love learning, so I'd appreciate that, Gamal. And Sam, when you're planning the 8-week empowerment reunion, thanks for reminding me. I've got some stuff in store for you guys. It'll be coming up very, very soon. So I'll let you guys know. Absolutely, Sam. And Wendy, my doctor's reading it. Yes, got that. Love it. And Huss, it's okay, I'll convert it. Thank you for sharing the, I love it, Huss. Yeah, I don't know. You were in gallons or something. I don't know. I totally don't get the American system. But I love that we've got our converter apps. And Wendy, he's amazed by it. I love hearing that. That's so cool, Wendy. And Darren, what's happening when you dream about something? Darren, that's such a cool question, because part of what I actually learnt on this 3-day course that I went to up in Sydney is actually really quite profound. It's all on dream analyzation, and it's kind of blowing my mind. So that is a whole another topic, but actually when we're in the dream state, we're actually tapping into our subconscious. As you guys know, that's about 95 to 96% of the mind's capacity. So, and it speaks in symbols. So its language is actually in our dreams, and it's actually quite profound. So I've actually just started I actually haven't written in it yet, but to start myself a dream journal, because there's so much wisdom and power in terms of analyzing it. And I've got this phenomenal process of doing that now. So I can't wait to dive into that, and I'll share whatever I come up with there with you guys. And Wendy, bless you. I'm blessed to have met you, Vanessa. Oh, Wendy, you're so beautiful. And the blessing is simultaneously mine, my friend. I so appreciate your kindness, and thanks for being here. And Dawn, just got on, you'll have to watch a replay. I love it, Dawn. Great to have you. And Shane, do you drink Kangen water, Ness? It's awesome. No, I don't. You'll have to educate me on that, Shane. I'd love to learn more. Thanks. Yeah, shoot me a message or something. And Sam, so excited about group coaching this Wednesday. Can't wait. Oh my gosh, I'm super pumped to dive in deep with masculine and feminine energies with you superstars. I've got so much exciting stuff in store for you guys, so it'll be awesome. And Gamal, you are awesome today, and keep going with your lovely sessions. Thank you so much, Gamal. So much love for you, my friend. And I'm signing off. That is it from me today. I hope that today's message has empowered you, served you, and got you thinking about every single little decision. Make life easy for yourself, because every decision that you make increases the likelihood of the next decision that you make being in alignment with that one. So make sure that you're making every decision a healthy one, a self-loving one, because it's going to set yourself up to win moving forward. And as we know, your life is a series of decisions. Your results are a series of decisions. So never discount them and always be intentional as much as you can. And awesome, Shane, I love it. And Sam, so beautiful to see you guys. Hassan Dawn, I love it. And much love to you, Wendy. And Michelle's just joined. So I hope you catch a recording and get so much value from today's message. And Jitendra, you're so welcome, my friend. Thanks for being here. And Sam, appreciate and honor you, superstar. Likewise, my friend. And Huss, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love my team. So guys, I'm going to sign off, but as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and I really hope that today's message has empowered you and definitely resonated and got you thinking, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Much love.